following is a non-profit fan-based production. Mad Father is owned by Sen. Please support the official release. Also, this video was not created with a child audience in mind and is not considered suitable for children. Hello, this is Teach, here today with a bonus episode of Mad Father with Voices, which does not in fact have its own bonus room. First off, I'd like to thank my newer actors for playing their parts. Lolly Lady, thank you for doing the part of Aya. Celestielle, thank you for doing Maria. Mojo LaCroix, thank you for doing the voice of Father. Layla, thank you for doing Ines. Mel Valentine, thank you for doing Jean. Sharon Grunwald, thank you for doing Monica. And Chaos X, thank you for taking a moment to cameo as Viola. Y'all did a great job on this series, and thank you for helping me finish it. But what about Mad Father itself? As far as RPG Maker games goes, it was one of the better ones. It had an interesting story, a unique element with a mini chainsaw, and of course a colorful cast of characters. From the mad scientist father to the demon salesman who just keeps appearing out of nowhere. One character that I wasn't crazy about was Aya herself, and I guess the reason for that would be the one personality flaw that makes her stand out from her other heroines. She's got what I call the "but I love him" syndrome. Sure, Aya's mad father kidnaps people, performs experiments on them, hacks them up with his chainsaw, and even turns them into dolls. But Aya still loves him, and it causes her to deny any of these accusations against her father, despite having seen them in person and even experiencing them in a flashback sequence. Her mother warned her, her flashbacks warned her, hell, even her father's diary warned Aya. But what does she do? Deny, deny, deny. And it's not until she realizes that her father is going to convert Aya herself into a doll before she decides to accept the fact that their father's a madman. And the worst part about this? If you have Aya do the sensible thing and drop her father like a rock, you get a bad ending. But such is the way of stories. Another thing that bothers me? You have two rather significant characters, but neither of them have names. Aya's mom is called Monica, but her father, no name whatsoever. The blonde youth has the same problem, and you actually get to play as him for a moment. Not only does he play a rather significant role, but he is even featured in some sequel bait. And it's not like you couldn't have dropped his name at some point or another. Ines is a named zombie, and she has a whole lot less screen time than the blonde youth ever did. I gotta say though, the latest episode was one of my favorites because it took me by surprise. I never realized that it existed until the time I recorded it, and it gave me a lot of new information to work with, along with some serious sequel baiting. I could imagine a sequel starring the blonde youth, one where he crosses paths with Aya and Maria once again, only to discover that for some reason unknown, Aya has taken up her father's mantle and has become a mad scientist just like him, and that it's up to the blonde youth to stop her. Too bad we won't be seeing this though, because Mad Father's going the way of a witch's house. You see, Mad Father was created in 2012. It got a re-release on Steam in 2016, and now he's working on a complete overhaul to Mad Father with a new set of bells and whistles to a story that's 8 years old. I'll be interested in seeing how it looks once it comes out, but as far as production goes, I think I'm going to close the book on the series. I suppose at this point you might be wondering what's next, or rather why I haven't put out a voting time at this moment. Here's the thing, I've decided that my next With Voices series will be Mogiko Castle Gaiden with Voices. Thing is, it's not out yet, and it might not be out for a while, but it should be coming out very soon. It's okay though, I'll wait. In fact, I'm more than happy to wait. It gives me a chance to rest a bit, especially with all the work I've done rotating between two different series. So right now, until Mogiko Castle Gaiden comes out, I'm going to be dedicating the rest of my time to the rest of Octopath Traveler Mission Interbridge Season 1. And if I finish Atma Season 1 and Mogiko Castle Gaiden is still not out yet, then I'll begin work on Atma Season 2. But don't lose heart. I still have a surprise or two up my sleeve, and inspiration strikes at the oddest moments. Until then, stay tuned for more of my stuff. Please leave a like and subscribe. All that stuff really helps, believe it or not. And if you do have it in you, take a moment to pledge to my Patreon. Even $1 a month will help. I know you don't have to do this. These videos will still be free whether you pledge or not, but every little bit you pledge brings me that much closer to creating bigger and better things for this channel. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side. Until then, teach out!